Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Marianne at Akashic Inspirations, and today is Wednesday, December 19th, 2012. First of all, I have a request to make of all of you that watch me, and thank you so much. I have reached my 200 subscriber. I'm so excited about it. It was my goal for the end of the year, and I've reached it early, so thank you. And I think I had like 9,990 views. So very, very happy about that, very excited, very grateful and appreciative. Today I'd like to ask for your help. There is a little boy. He is 3 years old. His name is Lázaro Antonio Garcia, and he lives in Cuba. And he's had an accident where he's in peril of losing his thumb. They're giving him antibiotics and they're trying to save it. So I would just like to request that all of you send healing light to this little boy in Cuba for his healing, see him whole as a happy, lovely little 3-year-old boy that he's supposed to be. So I just wanted to ask this because he's a family member of a very good friend of mine, and I said that I would, put this out there so we could all work together to heal this little boy with such great energies that are happening now. There's no reason why it cannot happen. So today's messages that came in from the Divine Feminine, from the Akashics to me this morning, talked about not being so harsh on ourselves. That we as light workers, sometimes we may be judging ourselves too harshly, that we're not doing enough, or worried about what others are going to be saying about our messages, and we have to let go of that harshness and that self-criticism and that self-judgment. The divine does not judge us. The divine loves us. The divine, they said that we are where we are supposed to be, where we are meant to be in this time and place, and that the messages of love are not meant to be a burden that come through us, but they're meant to be a gift. And that we need to connect with that inner divine and to love ourselves. And that is what we can do, to be our authentic selves, to shine out to the world just by being who you are. We're not meant to be in meditation all day long. We're meant to live our life in joy and in happiness, and that others will be attracted to us as light workers just because we are allowing our inner light to show and to shine. So, and that this ascension, what that process is all about, is connecting with that inner light and reveling in it and loving it. Okay, so I pulled cards from the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle and the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, and actually it was a reading for me, but I'm going to share it because it's very appropriate with what the message from the Akashics came through. So I'm just going to flip my camera around. I'm sorry, I've tried loading this video like 3 times. I have a new software and it wasn't working, so I've got to go back to the old. Anyway, so I'm going to go and start with the first card from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, which is a beautiful message called Gaia's Garden. And the card says, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. I really love this card because right here you see her crown chakra is totally illuminated, and we have all this golden light coming down on her. She's got the cornucopia, I don't know if it's crowns or horns or whatever it is, but this is her abundance, that the abundance is there for us. That Gaia is Mother Earth is providing us with everything that we need, and that there is more than enough for us and for all who live on this earth. And she's saying, she's just telling us that we have everything, that she's providing everything for us, and that we know that our spirit will manifest all things as we need them to be, and that it's a sign for you to be able to give thanks and gratitude for all the wonderful, beautiful things that we have in our life. The next card that came up is the Chess Queen. And here is another, it's called Trust and Strategizing. Sorry about that. It says we have all the tools that we need to be able to accomplish our life purpose and to have peace and prosperity. So beautiful message that goes along with the Gaia oracle. I'm looking at the card to see. It's saying that we have to have a trust in the divine. So a trust in the divine plan, that we have everything we need provided by Gaia, that the divine plan um, is flowing through our lives, and that we just need to be in alignment with it, and that all types of messages will be delivered to show us what our next steps are to be. I think there's a lot of people, with uncertainty as to what's happening now with the December 21st, but not to worry, that we're being guided, that we need to trust in the process. And the last card that came out from them is the Swan Queen with transformation, intuition, and patience. In other words, we need to follow our inner guidance. The transformation is coming about, but it's in divine timing. So, very appropriate messages: abundance with gratitude, divine order, and divine timing. That all will work out the way it needs to be. We just need to be in tune with ourselves, have patience for the process. Oh, here's Joanna. Sorry about that. Joanna wanted to join in on the fun today, and she's kind of being nosy. And so the next card we have is the Wisdom of Avalon, and it comes out the Stag with pride and leadership. And I know a lot of us, I know Tony's been getting leadership cards a lot, and several other people have been getting it in their readings as well. And it's basically to be a leader, to hold your head high for all of the things that you have accomplished. I mean, if you just look back in the last year, how many where did you start last year, and where have you come to now? So it's a time of reflecting back on seeing all of your true accomplishments and being proud of yourself for everything that you've achieved up to this point, and to give gratitude to the divine for having been able to be in this position of a light worker and a light bearer, and to be a shining beacon, not only for yourself but for others. And the second card that comes in is called the Horse, and it's accepting help from others, delegating authority. We don't have to do this alone. We have assistants, and all we have to do is ask. We have our angelic helpers. We have our other light worker friends, our community on YouTube. So I love it that when somebody calls out and asks for help, how everybody responds. And it's okay to ask for assistance. It's okay to have somebody, um, you know, back you up, and for you to share in the leadership by sharing authority and sharing this whole plan. We're not alone. We're together. And the last card is a beautiful card. It's the Lady of the Lake, my favorite. It talks about absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility. And she's holding the Excalibur sword. She is the one that gave the sword to Merlin, who in turn, of course, got it to King Arthur. And it is the sword of truth. And it was blessed by the gods and goddesses and imbued with the spirit of absolute truth. So are you keeping to your integrity? Are you living your truth? It's a challenge also to really live that truth, that which you are, and not to second guess your intuition, to go with what you're being called to do by taking up the responsibility for your life and your decisions and how you shape your own reality. You have the choice to put it all into play. And by seeking the truth, you have the courage of the lady of the lake to assist us and to guide us, and she will be our strength, and we will reach that goal of wholeness and abundance that we're so looking for. So I just wanted to thank everybody again for subscribing to my channel, for watching and making beautiful comments, for all of those who have purchased the Twin Flame and past life readings. I will be probably posting them hopefully between today and tomorrow. I'm sorry I got a little bit delayed, but I will be working on that sometime today. So I send you many blessings, and I thank you so much for all of your kind support, your kind comments, and for continuing on this journey that I have of my own enlightenment and sharing that with me. So, blessings. Namaste.